Hey guys, oh my gosh, I am so excited to be here, to be back here. If you are watching this, drop me a blue heart in the comments, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, my name is Theresa Martin. I have been with Senegence since November of 2017. I joined for the discount. Did anybody else join for the discount? Just put like, me too, in the comments. I feel like a lot of us joined for the discount, and then we're like, oh, you can make money like selling makeup. Did you know that? You know what I mean? So I'm super excited to be here chatting with you guys today about sales funnels. Sales funnels. And the first time I heard about sales funnels, I was like, it sounds really like cringy. Did anybody else feel like that? Sales funnels was like a cringy, like a manipulative way to sell stuff to people. That was my first impression of a funnel. But I've actually found that if you do it the right way, it's not that way at all. We're not sending like a bunch of cold messages to try to find new customers. We're growing organically when we use a funnel. So it's actually my favorite way to grow. So let's talk about what is a sales funnel first. Right? Does anybody have no idea? This curl is really bothering me. Like, it's not high enough. Anyway, sorry. I'm just going to put that behind my ear and we're going to ignore it. So, what is a sales funnel? What does that mean? A sales funnel, I want you to think about it like a literal funnel, like from your kitchen, right? And then you pour stuff in to the top of the funnel, and the goal is to get, hopefully everything in the bottom, right? Like you just like, it all falls out of the top of the funnel. Sometimes that actually happened to me yesterday. I was refilling the salt shaker using a funnel and it never mind. Also not the point. So, this is the shape of our funnel, okay? At the top, we have our leads. At the middle, we have our prospects. And at the bottom, we have our customers. This is the goal, right? The goal is to get as many customers as we can, right? So here's our funnel. This is like awareness and interest. Sorry, I'm checking my notes to make sure I'm doing this right. So our awareness and our interest is at the top. So these are all like strangers on the internet, in person, whatever. We don't know these people yet. This is like the first step of meeting them and building that awareness and interest in the products, okay? This middle section, the prospects, are people who are considering a purchase. They're people who maybe have an intent to purchase but haven't pulled the trigger yet. And they're kind of like evaluating, is this a good fit for me? Do I want that mascara? Do I want to go ahead and spend the money on that tinted moisturizer? That's the middle of your funnel. They're aware of the products. We've already moved them past here, and we're in this middle section, okay? And the goal, obviously, is to get them all to the bottom, to where they become a customer and purchase the product. This also works for the opportunity, right? It's the same funnel. Awareness that an opportunity exists, considering the opportunity, considering potentially joining your team, and actually becoming a downline. So this funnel works not only for the sales side of your business, but also for the team building side of your business. Do people know that they have the opportunity to join you? Are they even aware of it? Do you post about it, right? Do people know how much it costs? So they can move down to that consideration and evaluation portion. Have you asked people to really make them think about it before they actually click that link and join your team, right? So this funnel works for sales and for sponsoring. It works for every part of your business. And so it's really important to master. And if you learn how to do it organically, which is what I'm going to talk about here in just a second, you really can grow much quicker because you're not trying to force people down the funnel, right? Like you're just letting people fall down the funnel naturally. And the more people that you have in your funnel, the faster your business grows. Right? And we all want to grow. Who doesn't want to grow their business, right? Can you put me a girl raising her hand emoji if you'd like some new customers? Okay. So I'm going to give you this much real talk. Is that okay? I hope that's okay. I do these trainings for my team on Tuesdays called Real Talk Tuesday, and it's Tuesday, so I feel like it's like a good day. It's a good fit. I'm gonna give you just a little bit of real talk, okay? If you're not getting new customers, your business is shrinking. If you're not getting new customers, your business is shrinking. Okay, I want you to tell me in the comments, how many customers you started out your business with. I started with 0. I did my launch party and I had 0 customers. And so I had to learn very quickly how to get new people, right? So the more people that we get, the more full our funnel is, the more people that are gonna drop down into this customer portion of the funnel, the more people that drop down into this distributor portion of the funnel, right? So we need new customers. It is a must. You're still looking for your first customer. Oh my gosh, keep going. You had 1 new customer, your mom, right? So we can't build a thriving, huge business on the amount of customers that ordered from our launch party. We have to fill that funnel. We have to move people down the funnel into the customer part, okay? So let's talk about how to do it. You're like, all right, I'm on board. How do I do this? I'm gonna talk about 3 different ways, okay? I'm gonna talk about 3 different ways, and I'm gonna end with my favorite because I think anybody can do the last one I'm gonna tell you, okay? So I want you to tell me in the comments if you mostly run your business in person, if you mostly run your business on Facebook, or if you mostly run your business on Instagram. I wanna know what your primary way of running your business is. I personally mostly run my business here on Facebook, okay? So if you primarily run your business in person, having makeover clients might be the way that you're adding people to your funnel. Running in-home demos is the way that you're adding people to your funnel. You're making them aware of the product, right? Or vendor shows. Maybe you do the big like vendor events. Do they have those there? I feel like they probably do. So as you meet new people, you're adding people to your funnel. You're making them aware of the product. And oh good, you guys are mostly Facebook too. Awesome. 50-50 social media and 50-50 in person. Cool. Okay, so you're moving people into the funnel. They're aware of the product. If they're in person, they usually move through the funnel really quickly. They try the product and they're like, oh, this is great. And then they purchase the product, right? Or maybe they go home and think about it and then come back and purchase the product. So in person, generally speaking, people move through the funnel a little bit quicker because they have that hands-on experience, okay? I'm not gonna talk too much about Instagram because I don't primarily grow my business there, and I don't believe in training on things that I am not at least somewhat knowledgeable in, and that's not a strength for me. But I do know that if we're talking about the funnel, having somebody view your page is awareness and interest. If they follow you, that's awareness and interest. That breaks the ice, right? As they watch your content, your stories, your reels, the free value you provide, they move down into that middle section of the funnel. And when they finally make a purchase, they click the link in your stories or whatever, that's when they become a customer, right? Now I'm really gonna dive deep into Facebook and how I utilize Facebook to grow my business because this is the way that I primarily do this. In August. In July, I got 28 new customers just in July. What would your business look like if you had 28 new customers in 1 month? It'd probably be killing it, right? You'd be like, oh my gosh, I have 28 new people buying. That doesn't include refills. That doesn't include anybody who's ever ordered from me before. Maybe they grabbed another shadow or a mascara. Doesn't include any of that. 28 new people tried products with me. Okay, how did I do it? You're like, tell me what to do. Okay, I run online beauty events. Have you ever been, I don't know if this is a thing over there. Have you ever been in Facebook parties? I feel like it's probably a thing, but I run basically Facebook parties, okay? So here's how they work. I don't call them Facebook parties because at least over here, people hate them now. A lot of people hate them and they have like kind of a bad rap, But my curls, I just curled my hair and it's like driving me crazy. Okay, so they got kind of a bad rap over here because a lot of people did them really poorly. And I'm gonna teach you how to do them awesome so that you're catching your ideal customer. Okay, so I do about 2 of these every single week, 2 to 3, but I do this full time. When I was still teaching full time and working my business, I did 1 every single week. Sometimes I did 2, but I did 1 every single week. I should have said that first. Now I do more because this is my full-time job. So I have the time to do more, right? Okay, so here's how you're gonna do it. First, I'm gonna go through, sorry, I got way ahead of my notes here. I'm so excited, my brain just goes and I'm like, oh, I'm like 4 slides past this now. Okay, first of all, the biggest thing that I hear, there's a couple things. The biggest thing that I hear when people say they don't want to do them is that they take too long. And what I hear when you say that is basically I'm unorganized. I want you to get all of your content that you use together, have one template that you reuse every single time, and you just thought, but what if what if the customers are in, like the same customers are in the next event? I still run the same party. I run the same one every single time. Don't reinvent the wheel. Find a format that works for you and stick with it, okay? Fill your calendar. Ask people. I literally ask people every single week until I have 3 yeses. And I've nailed my verbiage to a point where I probably have a 50% yes rate. So for every 2 people I ask, I'm gonna get a yes. But I'm also getting so many new customers that I'm asking on follow-ups and when they repurchase and stuff like that, right? Okay, scroll past that. All right, here's how you create an event to fit your ideal customer. First, you need to know who your ideal customer is. My ideal customer is somebody who likes makeup but doesn't know how to apply it. They like the idea of wearing it, but they don't feel confident putting it on their face. Do you know who your ideal customer is? Just put like yes or no in the comments. Like yes, I know, or no, I don't, okay? So my ideal customer is somebody who likes makeup but doesn't feel confident in the application. So my Facebook parties aren't Facebook parties. They're makeup workshops. I host makeup workshops on Facebook. There are 4 days of basic makeup tutorials that show people how to put makeup on their face. So my online beauty events are targeted toward my ideal customer. So people fall through the funnel faster, right? Maybe your ideal customer is, a mom who just needs something fun, right? And so you just share a lot of things that are fun, right? Maybe your ideal customer is a professional woman who needs a 3-minute face but can look professional every single morning. And so you're going to be sharing a lot more about, 3-minute face, super quick tip for covering dark circles. What value can you bring your ideal customer? Because then, going back to our funnel, you create awareness and interest when they join the group, and then you provide free value, which makes them go through this consideration, intent, evaluation part of the funnel much quicker. They become a prospect much quicker because you're creating content designed for them, right? Some of you just said, I would be your ideal customer, right? That sounds fun. A makeup workshop sounds fun to you. You're like, oh, I can actually learn how to put it on my face, because anybody can go to Ulta and Sephora and buy makeup. I mean, obviously ours is better. It's based in skincare. It's long wearing, like you guys already know, but anyone can go buy makeup. How do we get them to want to buy ours and then follow me forever? Does that make sense? So by creating this event that moves people through my funnel faster, I get more new customers. And since I'm keeping my calendar full and I'm doing these regularly, again, same posts every single weekend. Every weekend it's the same posts. And so I'm just copying and pasting and people move through my funnel and then I do the same thing. So sometimes we want like the next shiny, exciting object to chase when really we just need a simple strategy and we need to stick to it and do it over and over and over again, right? Okay, so here are my do's and don'ts for online beauty events, okay? Focus on 4 to 5 of your favorite products. The products that I highlight in my makeup workshops are Eye Illuminator, Shadow Sense, Tinted Moisturizer, Mascara, and Lip Sense. And that's it. Those are the only things that I talk about the whole time. Yes, we have amazing skincare. Yes, we have brow products. Yes, we have contour kits and like all these things. I talk about those 5 things in my parties. They can learn about the other stuff when I get them into my customer group. And I'm going to talk about that part of the funnel in just a second. Okay. So focus on your your favorite products. Have some exclusive events for your deal. Like I have bundle deals and I cannot tell you how many people order bundles because I have these custom carts basically ready to go. A mascara primer duo and you save $2. A lip sense kit and you save a couple bucks. Then I have a 5-minute face bundle, right? I have these bundles put together because people struggle to make decisions and we have a pretty big catalog. And so it can be tough when we have a big catalog and you're talking about all these products in just a couple days, people don't know what to get and so they don't get anything. So when you focus on just a couple products and then you have bundles that fit those products, that fit the tutorials that you did, people are going to be snagging them like crazy, right? If you do a quick eyeshadow trio and then you can get 3 shadow scents and an eyeshadow brush for $66, the eyeshadow brush was $1 on Amazon and they don't know, right? $66 and that's how much a shadow trio is in the US. So then we get people ordering these bundles because they have a tutorial to go with it. You provided free value and then they came back to make a purchase because now they know how to use the product to fit their life. Does that make sense? Okay, be repetitive. How do they need to order? Say it over and over and over again. What are the like top heavy hitter products that you're using? Talk about them over and over and over again. I talk about tinted moisturizer in my parties 4 separate times and then it's in a bundle, right? And then that's part of the funneling thing. I'm going to come back to that. Okay, my don'ts. Don't have really long videos. I was in a party for another company recently and this poor lady was live for an hour. An hour. I cannot tell you the last time I sat down and watched a video for longer than 10 minutes. Nobody has time for that. You don't have time for that. So don't set your parties up that way. Set them up to fit your life. I don't even go live in my parties at all. Because I'm always like my schedule is different every single week. And so finding a time to go live is just tough. Sometimes I do, but I still run them even if I can't. And I found that my team is more likely to run them as well because they don't feel the pressure to have to go live, especially if they're brand new. And so that just works for me. Maybe you love going live. Maybe it's like your favorite thing ever. Then you should go live. It is not my favorite thing ever, right? So make it fit you and then it will fit your ideal customer. Plus, whatever you do in your parties should match what you like doing in your customer group, right? If you only go live in your party and there's no other posts, like maybe that's what you do. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying maybe that's what you do, right? And then they join your customer group and you never go live, you're getting customers that won't line up with how you run your business day to day. So make your Facebook party, make that event match how you normally run your customer group. So again, you're attracting the right kind of people to join your group. I don't call it a party. I told you that already. I call it a makeup workshop. Call it mom's night out if your ideal customer is moms. Call it, I don't know. I can't think of any other examples right now. Don't just talk about lip sense and make sure that you're not losing money. I do like to do a giveaway just for participating. I give away like a cheap makeup brush set that I get on Amazon, but I have like a little caveat at the bottom, like this giveaway is unlocked when we reach $300 in party sales. And so if I don't make money on the party, I'm not giving something away, but I'm advertising the giveaway throughout the event, because as long as the party makes $300 in sales, I'm gonna give it away, right? So make sure that you're not losing, make sure you're not losing money in your events. How do you have a party without going live? I have pre-recorded videos that are more like reel style. So they are about 90 seconds, and it's me putting my makeup on, and then they're sped up, and then it's a voiceover with me explaining what I'm doing. So people can just read the captions if they can't watch and listen, or they can like unmute it and actually listen to it. So I kind of catch some more people that way. But again, I post those kinds of videos in my customer group. So if you, Leanne, go live in your customer group all the time, you should go live in your parties, because then you're gonna catch that kind of person to pull them into your customer group. Does that make sense? Okay. A couple top tips: have fun interactive posts throughout your event. Every single comment throughout your event needs to get a heart or like some kind of reaction, and you need to comment back to them. That's gonna help boost your engagement, okay? Make sure that you're chatting with your hostess about what she can do to help the event move along. I don't like to make my hostesses work super hard. That's just a personal preference, but I do reward them extra if they do the extra things. Like they get some extra shop credit, or like free shipping on their order, or like free 50-cent brush that I found at the dollar store. Use the poll feature. The poll feature in Facebook you can use in groups, but you can't use on your personal page. That's really, really effective. A lot of people will vote on a poll, and again, that tells you that they're interested in whatever they voted on. And I like to use some more normal makeup and skincare verbiage instead of the Senegence makeup, skincare, and verbiage that we all know, or Sheer Sense makeup and skincare verbiage. So for example, we have shadow sense. A lot of people don't know what shadow sense means. And I know that sounds silly because we're like, well, duh, it's eyeshadow. But a lot of people just won't make that connection. So in my workshops, I literally call it eyeshadow. These are our eyeshadows. This is our mascara. I don't say like volume intense or anything. I literally use the very basic makeup terminology that people are already familiar with. So there's not a learning curve. A learning curve is not what's holding them back from purchasing anything, right? I call it lip color. I don't call it lip sense. Once they get it, I show that, hey, here's how you're gonna apply your lip sense. But in my party, it says lip color, right? And so they're like, oh, I like lip color, not like lip sense. What's lip sense? And then you have to explain what it is. So I just keep it very simple, and I keep it perfect for somebody who has no idea what Senegence is, okay? Where did I go? Okay, so now let's talk about how to work people through this funnel. So you are creating this event, right? Or this Facebook group for your party. And you're gonna have your hostess invite everybody into the group. At the beginning of the event, the very beginning, you are going to friend request every single person who joins. Every single one, okay? So they all join, and then I'll talk about the hostess thing in just a second. So you friend request every single person, and then at the end of the event, everybody who has accepted your friend request, you're gonna send an invite to join your customer group, okay? So you friend request everybody at the beginning, everybody who joins, and then at the end, you add them all to your customer group, because you just worked to expand your network, right? You expanded your network into this new circle. So now we need to take those people and add them to your customer group. I started my customer group with, I think, 200 people, and I'm almost at 1,200 now. So over the past several years, I've added over 1,000 people to my customer group on Facebook through these events. So I send the friend requests, and then I move them into my customer group. And then I do another one the next weekend, and I send the friend requests, and then I move them into my customer group. So they stay with me forever. I had somebody reach out to me a month ago who was in a Facebook party with me a year ago. and she made her first purchase. Some people need to see it longer. So you might not close the sale in the event, but you'll close the sale in a couple months. So I don't know if you guys have heard this saying or not, but what we do today pays us in 90 days. And so if you do one of these every single weekend for 90 days and you funnel everybody into your customer group, you're going to end the 90 days with more people, more eyes, more customers, more everything on your products. If you do one Facebook party every single week, just one, and you only get 2 new customers from each party, you end the year with over 100 new customers. 100. What would that look like? What would your business look like if in the past year you've gotten 100 new customers? It would look crazy good, right? Because you have 100 new people who've tried the products. So let's talk about hostesses really quick, and then I'll let you guys go. This has been kind of long, sorry. So I usually like to keep my trainings a little bit shorter than this. But there's like a lot to it, right? So let's talk about hostesses. I like to have a hostess of some kind because if I'm only doing this with my Facebook group, then my network's not growing. And the whole reason I do these events is to grow my network. So I like to have a hostess of some kind, okay? So it's usually a customer who's tried the product before and they like the product and they want free product, and I bribe them with free product to host. So my hostesses get $25 in shop credit just for booking. I'm about to change it to 20 because I'm pretty booked out, but my hostesses get $25 just for booking and trying. If they book and they try, I will give you $25. Now, if their party does nothing in sales, then they have to pick from my stock. Like, you can pick $25 to spend, but it's from my stock. I'm not placing an order. Again, don't lose money. You're a business. Treat your business like a business. And then for every $300 the party sells, or the workshop, whatever you want to call it, Theresa. For every $300 it sells, I give them another $25. So when we're reaching that $300 mark, I'm like, oh my gosh, we've almost unlocked the free brush set giveaway, and you are almost to the next $25 in free shop credit as your hostess rewards. So I literally bribe my hostesses with free product. And then from there, if I can't book a regular hostess, if I am, maybe I've messaged all my customers who haven't hosted for me in a while, or all my new customers aren't interested, I'm just kind of stuck and I can't get any bookings, I like to do fundraisers. Now, again, my fundraiser, the whole point of this is to get new people, new customers into my network. So I reach out to local animal rescue groups. I'm partnering with teachers right now to help, because we don't pay our teachers enough or fund our classrooms every year. So our teachers spend their own money making their classrooms cute. So I'm partnering with teachers to help raise money for them to decorate their classroom. So I have 2 teachers right now that I'm starting an event for, and we are running a Facebook party, running a makeup workshop, right? Oh, that happens over there too? Okay, so we're running a makeup workshop for them this week, and then instead of hostess rewards, I'm giving them a portion of my profits. It's a partner for profit. So I get their network, I get the new customers, I make less profit than I normally would, but I get to funnel those new customers into my group. I get to take all those new people from these teacher workshops. Their friends are gonna order something because they probably wear makeup or use skincare and they wanna help their friend. They're gonna get our products, they're gonna love them because our products are amazing, and they're gonna come back for more. So I literally take these, when I can't book a traditional Facebook party, a workshop, I take these fundraisers, partners for profit, and I split my profit with them. I get 50% off all my products. So they get 25%, I get 25%, 50% goes to order the product, right? So I'm splitting my profit with them, and that's how I incentivize those people. So you can get creative. Do you offer $20 of one item or as much as they want? So what I do for my hostess rewards is they get $25 just for booking. Then every every $300 sold, they get another $25 in shop credit. And then I usually give them like their order tax-free or their order 10% off, or I give them like some kind of incentive for them to order any size order that they want, they get that discount. So I do let my hostesses, if they just want to use the free product and they don't want to take advantage of the discount, I do still let them do that, but I'm using my profits from their friends' orders. So if, you know, Catherine is my hostess and her friend spent $600 with me, my dogs might go crazy in a second because somebody's dropping off a package. So if Catherine's my hostess, her friend spent $600, Catherine gets $50 in free shop credit. No, 75. Math. 50. They spent $300, right? So we're getting into like the nitty gritty details. It would probably be easier if I just posted a graphic, but she gets $50 in free shop credit. She gets 25 for booking, 25 for her friend spending 300, and then that costs me $25, right? Because I get my products half off, and then I just use the profits from her friend's orders to purchase her product. Okay. Yeah, I can put a graphic in the comments when I'm done. So that's all I have. If you guys have questions, it got a little bit like crazy at the end trying to explain a couple things that are hard to verbally explain and easier to show you. But I hope this was helpful. I hope that you guys start utilizing that funnel, figure out your target audience. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments and I'll try to circle back and answer them later. The biggest question I get about the fundraisers is like, how do they work? Literally run them like a Facebook party. The posts are the same. Everything is the same. The only thing that's different is the rewards at the end. Okay. So hopefully this was helpful. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and you go get all the new customers utilizing your sales funnel. Bye guys.